song like a song like a song like a song now. Cardboard, boxes.
Pizza people. They get so complacent when you get complacent. I mean, how hard is it to make a pizza? Like, you can just, I don't know, flip a crust, right? I've never actually made a pizza. Wait a second, but the people at the gas station, they make the pizzas for me. And what do they put on those pizzas? I don't know. Maybe I should start making my own pizzas. How do you make a pizza? I mean, that's not right. Maybe I could go to the store and demand they take me to their chef. Yes, each grocery store has a chef, right? I mean, they can all just tell me Oh wait, I tried that yesterday. That didn't work. Because the pizza people told me that they don't make their own pizzas. How do you sell pizzas at a grocery store when you don't even make your own pizzas? So then I was thinking about the toppings. So they at least have the toppings, right? I mean, instead they pointed me out to their frozen pizza section. I told them yeah, because I wanted their chef. So then they took me to the bread aisle. And they told me this pizza crust, raw pizza crust. And I told them, I can't make a pizza with that. That's raw, I can't eat that. And they said, cook it. And I was like, cook the bread? But that's not a pizza. A pizza is a hot loaf with already put on toppings and pepperonis and other vegetables. And you're telling me that this bread is adequate? That doesn't add up. Why are you giving me bread, raw bread, that is completely toxic when consumed because it has raw flour? This is why you tell kids not to eat raw cake batter, because they get poisoned. And then they told me to just buy tomatoes. And I was like, what? Tomatoes? What part of a pizza is a tomato? That doesn't make sense. You're telling me to buy tomatoes when clearly pizzas are solid and tomatoes are sloppy. So then I was like, okay, maybe fresh produce. Can you take me to your garden? And the shop people, they were like, they yanked me into their back room. The arm and everything. And I was like, what is this magical place of boxes? And they just shook their head at me, telling me that these boxes are food. So I did the most logical thing to prove to this store employee that he did not take me to the gardener. I ripped out a piece of cardboard and I shoved it in my mouth. I chewed it very slowly in front of him, and he walked away. He left me in the magical room of boxes. He told me to find a pizza. So, logically, I wondered why he would call that over his shoulder when clearly there are no pizzas in here. There's not even an oven. And basically, I looked through the box that I ripped open. Is that a pizza? I squinted, and no, it was a hot dog. But the hot dog was perfect. Why is that hot dog already cooked but in a box? And so that's when I believed him. This room of boxes is actually filled with food. But I can't smell that hot dog. Excuse me, sir, I still don't believe you. This food is clearly fake. Because these boxes would be steaming. In fact, they might be on fire. Why did you locked me in here on purpose, didn't you? I'm claustrophobic. No, wait. I'm getting my phobias mixed up. I'm a firephobic. Yes, firephobic. But, okay, I am imagining this. I'm imagining this because these boxes aren't on fire. I'm still locked in here. You locked me in here. saw lightning in the horizon. No, it was just a flash of light. These lights are flickering overhead, my goodness. But still. Oh my goodness. It's cardboard. There's a cardboard box in this box. Why would you double put cardboard? And that must be for the hot dog. Picture of a hot dog on a cardboard box. I don't want a picture of a hot dog. I want that hot dog. I've never made a hot dog. Maybe wait a second. Oh my goodness. This is a hot dog cooker. But it's in a box. So if a pizza's made in an oven and a hot dog is made in a hot dog cooker, then how do I acquire a hot dog? It's a raw hot dog. That's why I needed the raw bread. That's why we make them. That's why we cook them after they've been cooked already. That's also why I order a pizza. I'm not gonna cook this. You know what? We're gonna get a cooked hot dog. Who sells cooked hot dogs? Listing places, but my list is empty. Okay, gas station it is.
Maybe if I was like a walrus or something. Or like a flamingo coming into this world. Excuse me, I don't know how you cook a pizza. Where is this first thing coming from? Because basically the logic is that animals, they don't cook stuff. They don't know how to cook stuff. So when you give them something that's already cooked, it's like magic. Because they don't know where that thing came from. That's essentially magic. Like if you ask a unicorn about where its magic came from, like something it created magically, it knows. Just like we know, we cooked this raw thing to make it solid. So like you think of like you put a cupcake in the oven and then like the sloppy batter, then it turns into this solid thing. That's the same thing about a unicorn turning plain nothing into something, or plain, I don't know, stardust into a something. That's like the logical way. A unicorn explains that to you the same way I explained to you how cake turns into something, like an egg solidifies, like this yolk thing. How does it turn into this yellow mushy stuff? Yeah, you're cooking, but an animal doesn't know that. Or if you've never cooked anything, you just know the raw form of everything. Yeah. That took longer. I just want to move on. Because when I say something, it's a reaction. I'm not going to react to whatever I'm going to say. Just because it moves on. When you move on, it doesn't matter. Cardboard boxes. Cardboard boxes. Cardboard boxes. KaomiCloud, hear me out. What? Cook your pizza.
What can I say?
Don't got much in here to work with. Shoes. You might like the shoes. You walk with them. You take them everywhere you go. Actually, they take you, but you take them. It's a mutual relationship. I'm gonna make this room a haunted house. It's coming up. Watch it.